Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill and I am in a jolly mood today. Every day we want to bring in an intention. Um, awesome. Bring in your intentions for the day. Bring in the intentions for your work part, for your play part, for your food part, um, for your relationships. And so we have been bringing in gratitude this month. And so today is thankful joy. So we've got two good ones together. Thankful joy. Let's start our practice. We start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Our elbows are a little bit out. Our fingers are separated. Our knees are bent gently. We let our shoulders drop. Now, if you find your shoulders are up in the air, and mine were just a bit up in the air, because I was listing all the things in my head of what I need to do. So let's give a little relaxation to those shoulders, some stretching, some turning around. Lift up and gently let it come down, and then just there. How's that feel? Lower, softer. Maybe you start to feel some energy just coming off the arms, rolling down off the shoulders. Let's send out some fairy dust off our fingers. Spine nice and straight. So play with your tailbone a little bit. You can tuck it in and out and see if you feel a little release in your back, in the lower back especially. And just see your spine as perfectly formed. And you can make yourself gigantic, as big as your house or more, to help yourself feel the ease in between all the vertebrae. How's that? Hi, Joanne. Hi, June. Tuck your chin in a little bit. That aligns the neck with the rest of the spine. Put a smile on your face, and you know, SMILE stands for Start My Internal Love Engine. Feel the earth, energy of the earth, coming up through the bottom of your feet. Because even though we are not planted in the earth, like our tree friends, we're still of the earth, and we're still getting the nutrients from the earth and the chi, and bring it up through yourself, and with the intention of grateful joy, thankful joy, we release out anything we no longer need, and then feel a shower of light and love and healing and abundance coming down on your head. You feel it on your head and your shoulders. And then we notice the beautiful light in the lower dantian. And it's making itself aware, ourselves aware of it. Hi, Martha. Hi, Shelby. And let that light, let yourself feel it. We're going to leave it a nice, gentle, hazy light, but we're going to feel the vitality. All right? And then you can even picture a beautiful sun in the center of the universe, and that has the love and light shining down. So we've got it covered. We have got the chi from the earth coming up through us, helping us to release what we no longer need, and we have the light from the universe coming back down, helping to reorganize anything that might have gotten a little wonky, and feeling joyful, because once we feel that connection, once we allow ourselves to be aware of it. So we're always connected, but we're not always aware. And that's where intention helps. That's where our mind focus helps, and just becoming aware of how is our mind working. Is it focused on what we want, like whatever our soul purpose is, our purpose for the day? Is it focused on that, or is it just zipping around, looking at everything, and just trying to find something new to experience? And of course, that's nothing wrong with that either. We just need to have a little balance there. And if we can have our intentions, then the things that come in front of us are going to lead us toward that intention coming to fruition. There's a good word for us today. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Dorothy. So let's take our hands over our head for 5 minutes of bouncing, opening up our lungs, opening up our heart, stimulating the brain, using our hands to actually move the chi that might be stagnant around our head in our chi field. I had a lovely talk with someone who I met through this Thrive Academy, and we're finding how we are similar, that we can feel where blockages are in people's bodies and help to release them. So we're going to have fun and do our modalities with each other later on in the week. Hi, Christine. Hi, Yipei. So in case you don't know, I am offering lots of fun things over this holiday. So if anybody wants to work with me one-on-one, you can just do I can do a single healing drawing for you called my body energy healing sketches. And I also have 2 clients so far for my holiday ease, helping to bring the holidays the way you want them. So by the end of it, you're not exhausted, but you're looking into the new year like, yes, I can do this. Hi, Alicia. So if you know of anybody, if you want to, give me a call. Hi, Susan. I am having so much fun. I love bouncing. Are we bouncing? We're having a good time. Now notice how your shoulders are, because you can be bouncing here with your hands over your head and your shoulders can be up by your ears. So they're okay if they're up there because you're able to hold your hands up like that. But otherwise, we just want them soften them so there's no tension in the shoulders. We're just holding our hands up as we bounce. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Another minute. Wake up the chi, get it moving. So we were talking about clearing the mind and even the chi field as we bounce. For our nervous system, talked about having, our arms up. And once you have your elbows over your shoulder, that stimulates your heart and your lungs. So get those working. And let's focus on the diaphragm. How's our diaphragm feeling? That's a connection between the top of the body and the bottom half. Bottom half is yin, top half is yang. And so we need that open. So we can focus on like the light and chi from the earth coming up through the diaphragm that way. And we can focus on the light from the universe coming down and going through that way. And just visualize or feel all these butterfly wings just gently tickling you as they leave, going back to the universe, back to where they belong, back to unconditional love. And that's why we do our practice. That's why we do our beginning of the universe and get into Shen, between being and not being. So we can bring our vibration back up to the vibration of unconditional love if it is gone down by, our experiences here on this planet. And we're so grateful for all these experiences that we're having. All right, let's take our shoulders and lift them up. Do our shoulder shrugs. Head goes back. Scrunch back a little bit. Tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Our knees are gently bent. Hold for about 9 seconds or so and then release down. Oh, making me yawn. And pull the shoulders down. And then release. 2 more times. Lift the shoulders, head goes back. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Still have your smile on your face. Feel that as we start to let our shoulders down and our head comes up, feel that spinal fluid and the chi coming through the spine into our brain and giving us a beautiful cleansing. Can you feel that? Kind of makes my eyes get all squinchy. And pull the shoulders down. Like Susan always has something good to say. Bouncing in the sparkling white light. Love it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And one more time, bring the shoulders up, just lifting them up. And the head goes back. And you may notice some days you can bring your head back more than others, so only do what is right for you today. But notice, because if it's less, then you might have some inflammation in that area, so you may want to do more of these. Do 6 or 9. Pull the shoulders down. And remember not to hold the shoulders up too long, because you can get lightheaded, as you cut off that from having your head back like that. So, okay? So be careful. All right, very good. And remember, with Spring Force Qigong, it's good, better, best. Anytime you do your practice is good. If you can do a minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, whatever you can do is perfect for you today. Awesome. Shelby loves shoulder shrugs and does those during the day. Thank you, Shelby. All right, let's get into beginning of the universe position. Again, feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees. Shoulders are soft. Now they should be nice and soft now. Elbows out. Stretch your fingers on purpose, like mega stretch. Mega stretch the toes. You can push them down, however you would like. So you stimulate. See, this is the cool thing. We are stimulating 12 meridians in the body just by stretching our fingers. And if you have arthritis, do this every day and hold it as long as you can. And it's going to be painful. And that's okay, because the chi is going to move through to release that arthritis. I've got burning happening right now, so thank you. And then release. And then you might feel like you're holding a ball of energy. Feel the fingertips are still activated. And the toes, release those up. Not totally, but most of the way. Hi, Marlene. Good to see you today. Hi, Maria. So we are getting into our beginning of the universe position. Notice your balance at the bottom of your feet to the ground. If you're wearing some shoes or slippers that are not giving you good contact, then if it's not too cold, pull those off. So you have that contact with the earth. Bend your knees, your spine is nice and straight, your smile's on your face, tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth, chin comes in a little bit, and we just start to feel ourselves holding our body effortlessly. And then we feel our energy body, our chi body, the divine part of us, the healer within. And we feel, where is our chi right now? Where's our energy? Where do you feel that? Left side of your body? Right side? In the neck? Top half of the body? Bottom? Maybe it's more like you really feel in the front, but not so much in the back. And whatever you feel, awesome, honor it, and then release and ask for balance. I'm grateful my chi is flowing unimpeded in every part of my body. And notice what happens. Say the password. I'm in the universe. The universe is in my body. I don't think I did any tapping, did I? No, we're going to tap. Okay, I apologize. Okay, now that we're in the Shen, we're going to tap. Susan's doing everything out of order today. That's okay. Sometimes it's a good thing. Maybe we all just needed to feel that groundedness, feel that connection to the earth before we stimulated even more. Come down to the C7, massaging that. It should be nice and supple already based on our shoulder shrugs. Wake up the heart and the lungs. I'm grateful I connected to Master Kuan Yin before the practice to say thank you, help me with my practice today. To say, hey, Susie, you didn't do the rest of the active exercises. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rub with the back of your hands and the palms. Yesterday, if you saw it, I did more work with holding the kidneys and explaining about how important the cupping the kidneys and everything is. So go check that out if you missed it. Tap your hips. And let's come down to the knees and cup the tops of the knees. Reach around to the backs. And if you're new here, we do everything pretty much in 9s or 9 seconds. 9 being the complete number in Chinese and China and their traditions. And this is made by Master Chen Yilin. And Qigong is an ancient Chinese practice. So if you're really new, you might not know that. So there, a little nugget of information. I've been doing Spring Forest Qigong for over 5.5 years, and it has helped me so many areas of my life. I am so much more healthy in physical, mental, emotional, spiritual than I was then. So I offer the wisdom I've learned to others so you can bring your life into a positive spiral as well. All right, so there we go. Now we've got that, and we're back into our Shen, and you probably were already there while you were tapping and cupping, which is making it even better. And now we say the password, okay? I'm in the universe. Feel that. What does that mean, I am in the universe? Picture yourself standing at the top of the globe, and you're just looking out, and you're the very first tree. That's you. You're the pine tree. You're there. Or maybe you're the first person, or you're the first butterfly, whatever you want to be. And we just see it, and we know it. And that's what that means. You're in the universe. Yeah. Everybody can pretty much grasp that, I think. Then we take that picture and pour it inside. And we say, the universe is in my body. And you feel yourself lift. You feel yourself grow. You feel yourself expand. What does that mean? The universe is in my body. Well, scientifically, that's absolutely the case, because energy is not created or destroyed, but it can be changed. And so we are a changed form of the beginning of the universe. The universe and I combine together. What does that do when you say it? Can you say it with trust? The universe and I combine together. Releases all fear when you do that. When you're like, hey, I am the universe is me. Okay, what have I got to be afraid of? Combine together, feel it, be it, know it. And then you connect to your guides, your master. You connect to your family. You connect to what is most divine for you. and you ask for what you want. So we're bringing in thankful joy today. And now we're going to do our beautiful practice. Today's Tuesday, and I'm working on week 2 of having the rest of this month doing each of the 5 elements, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then playing on Saturday. So the second movement of Masterland's 5 energy healing movements is breathing of the universe. So we go and we feel that, notice that beautiful light in the lower dantian. You can bring it up to the middle dantian, and if you like the idea of it, you hold it in your hands. Otherwise, just think of a ball of light you're holding in your hands. And elbows are out, our knees are bent, and feel that. Let's at the beginning, let's do that. We're going to feel the weight of it. So just kind of bounce your little ball of light and see if you can feel a little bit of weight, just some sort of indication. So this movement is for the heart system, the fire element. The colors are red and pink, and we're bringing in joy. When we bring in joy, it helps to release hatred, judgment, rigidity. So here's the movement. We breathe in, we let the elbows guide our hands outward. At the same time, if you want to, you can bend your knees slightly. Sorry, something weird going off here. There we go, just keep going. That's the universe saying hi. And that's breathing in. And then when you breathe out, you're going to let the elbows guide the hands inward. And you straighten up from the legs. Okay, so breathing in. Elbows draw your hands out. Your knees gently bend. Breathing out, your elbows guide your hands back in, and you gently straighten. Now we leave space between the hands when we come together, and we leave our knees slightly bent at all times. So no locking of the knees. So we can let the chi flow. We're using the legs as an energy pump to pump up that beautiful light and love from the earth up through the body, and then we're using our focus on our palms of our hands to feel the chi between our hands. So one way you can do this is to feel as if you're pulling taffy. So you're pulling taffy, go nice and slow, you're pulling it. And you have a little, you can feel that in your fingers when you feel that, like as if you're pushing it, pulling it. Now we're going to push it back together. So we just stretched that taffy, and now we're going to pull it together, or push it together. So pull and push, just a little bit, to see how you feel it. And the other beautiful way I like to express this, and see if you like to experience it this way too, is you make this ball of light just as it is, a ball of light. And as you breathe in, you are breathing in, and it's getting bigger. But not only you. See, this is what we have to remember. That's why we bring in our master's energy. We bring in and allow and ask our master and the universe to fill up this ball of light with the chi, unconditional love of the universe. And you feel it then when you bring your hands together. You're doing like we do at the end where we harvest the chi. We're condensing it down into a smaller ball. Breathing in, releases out. Light is coming in from all directions. You're breathing it in. Maybe pink light, red light, coming up through the bottom of your feet. And then we breathe out, and it condenses down. We're saving. See, we're cultivating chi. We're saving it for us to use for our body, for whatever exciting things we're going to be doing today. And if you're in healing mode, this is awesome. So you can do this sitting, standing, or laying down, and anything you can't do, just use your visualization. And if you're someone who hasn't had that much experience, well, good for you, because then you get to think of how much you are going to learn, how much you are going to feel it. And you just say that, say, I feel the ball of light between my hands. I feel the light coming through all the pores of my skin. I feel it coming through my spine and opening up any blockages, and whoa, I can feel the butterflies, the light, the smoke, the fireworks, the petals, the snowflakes, the confetti, releasing out of my body, going back to the ends of the universe, back to where it belongs. So free those parts that are not part of you anymore and you've been holding on to. We hold on to things, mostly emotions, right? Traumas, feelings of being misused, anything, grief, sadness. Well, this one helps with hatred. Now that is a big emotion, isn't it? And we see that so much in our world. So to have a tool like Spring Forest Qigong, where you can help to release that, release those giant emotions, those fiery, destructive emotions, into something beautiful, transform it into joy. Fire, joy, love, that's fire too. And then use that to warm the world, right? Instead of destroy it. Breathing in and breathing out. I think we have some more time. Let's do another minute and I will attempt to be quiet. One more breath, totally let go, and experience joy. Bring your hands back, holding that beautiful ball of light. Let's give it a little bounce and see if it feels heavier, if you feel more matter in that ball of light than you did before. And we're going to bring it right in to our body. So bring your fingers together like this and then start rubbing your stomach. So we come up on the right, down on the left. And while we're doing this, we can visualize our ball of light many times as we're doing our practice, either on purpose or automatically. Our light from the lower dantian comes to the middle dantian to play, and then comes back down. So we guide it back down and bring it all together into a beautiful ball of light that we call our Dan, which is our body's elixir. It's that which heals us and helps to have us have a beautiful life. And then we hold it, and you can hold it here even, and feel if you feel a response from the lower dantian. You might have nice warmth here, or tingling, or whatever. I'm actually feeling it going from into my palms, through my wrists, up my arms, and now it's going I'm explaining this to you in case you experience it, but everyone experiences differently. But now it's going into the armpits, which that is a connection to the heart. So thank you for that heart healing. And then we just we did the harvesting. So now, did you? I think I missed that too. I'm just zipping all over the board today, which is all right. Turn that little ball of light into something beautiful. I'm going to make mine a little Christmas gnome. I was up too late looking at them. I don't know why. On Amazon. And rub your face. And rub your ears. Thank you for being with me today. I've gone over, I apologize. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you as the universe just pours love and light and gifts into all of our 10,002 hands. We accept the gifts of the universe and that beautiful responsibility to give as much as we get. As we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.